everybody doing? Let's see, getting everyone set up here. And ta-da! Okay, great. We should all be here now. Awesome. I was wandering around here doing some cleanup because I had like 15 minutes before our live started, and I managed to make it back with 30 seconds. Talk about timing, right? Um, yeah, so I don't know what you guys have been doing this morning, but I was doing some regular work, and then when I finished something and it was a good stopping point, and I still had 15 minutes, so I did some cleaning. I definitely need to do a lot more cleaning. I mean, like, I really think my workstation is like looking inside my brain. Just a bunch of crafts all over the place. Crafts everywhere. That's and we have Monique over on YouTube. Hello, Monique. And Sarah on Facebook. Hello, Sarah. And I can see people coming in on Instagram. So clearly everything is up and running. I love when I know all of that is working well. Not that it doesn't usually, but it's good to know. So let's see. Whew, excuse me. It is 12:01. It is the 27th. And hello, good afternoon, Angeles. Um, and rain fry. All right, it's the day before Thanksgiving for those of us who are in the United States and who maybe celebrate Thanksgiving. That would be tomorrow. So I am not having Thanksgiving in my house. We're going to my mother-in-law's. Yes, Monique, it is tomorrow. I know in Canada you guys had it last week. um, yeah, so going to my mother-in-law's tomorrow. My husband's stepfather, my mother-in-law's husband, basically my father-in-law. He has Parkinson's and isn't doing wonderfully. So we're trying to spend. I want to make sure the kids and the rest of us get as much time as possible with him right now. So we're going to go there for Thanksgiving, and for Christmas. It's only an hour drive away, so it's not like it's difficult. Um, Yours was the second Sunday in October in Canada. Okay. I knew it was before ours. I didn't realize it was that much before ours. I was thinking it was only a week away. You know what? Greek Orthodox Easter is 1 week before, like, the Easter that we normally celebrate here in the States. And maybe that's where my brain was going with that. I'm not sure. Marie Louise Allen says, thanks. I can speak. Really, I can. Says, happy Thanksgiving from the UK. Well, thank you very much. I had so much fun in the UK in the beginning of October. It was wonderful. I think it was probably during Canadian Thanksgiving that I was in October. Um, yes, so yeah, like I was saying, my father-in-law he has Parkinson's, so we're going to be spending Thanksgiving and Christmas at my in-laws because he's just not doing great, and we want to make sure the kids and the rest of us get to spend some time with him. Uh, yes, and I'm glad that my Thanksgiving will be with my loved ones. Greek Orthodox holidays are different holidays, so sometimes it's after and sometimes it's a month. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. It varies. Alrighty then. I'm not Greek Orthodox, so I didn't know. I just know that the last couple times that I've known when it was like the week before our Easter, so that's what I thought. But hey, I was wrong. That happens. Sarah says her husband and she and her husband are having a chill day. For a second, I thought she said chilly. Chill day tomorrow, snacking and watching at MSCPK's Turkey Day Marathon and going to his mom's on Friday. There's a Turkey Day Marathon. Ah, yay. MSC3K, Mystery Science Theater 3000. Oh my goodness. When that came out, I was in high school and it was the coolest thing ever. I was such a geek. I loved it. All right. Yes, I know. I remember, Sarah, your father had Parkinson's and he fought it for 20 years. My father-in-law has had it for maybe 2 or 3 years, but he's just not doing really well right now. He's always been a really big model train collector, right? And so, but he's been trying to sell some of his more valuable ones lately. So there was a train show this past weekend, and my husband took him to the train show, and they had a good time together, a nice time together, which was awesome. He's a really cool guy. His name's Bernie, and you know, for those of us in the '80s, you'll remember the whole Weekend at Bernie's movies, which are so not cool now, but then they were. um, so my best friend in high school, one of my best friends in high school, Brian, his father was Bernie, and I always thought that was the coolest thing. That, you know, let's go to Ryan's house for the weekend, then we can have a weekend at Bernie's. And now my father-in-law's name is Bernie, and it's awesome. But Bernie is awesome. Really cool guy. Very awesome. All right, let's see. Might be a chill day tomorrow. You're supposed to be in the, it might actually be a chilly day tomorrow. It's supposed to be in the 50s, 80s, and 50s. Well, when you said you were having a chill day tomorrow, at first I read it as chilly, like CHILLI, as in you guys are having chili for Thanksgiving. Um, Mystery Science Theater is your favorite show of all time, and your name is in the credits for the past 3 seasons as a backer. Oh, that's awesome! I haven't seen any of the much of the newer stuff. I should really take a look at some of it. Your husband loves Weekend at Bernie's too. Yeah, I was in high school and we went and we saw it at the movie theaters. Wasn't like I don't remember. I don't remember. Oh yeah, that guy who I've been watching. My husband and I are watching Good Girls, and one of the Weekend at Bernie's guys is one of the FBI agents, and I think the other one is like Andrew McCarthy or something like that. Anyway, to recommend some of the new episodes. I need to figure out. I need to just figure out where they are and watch them. Um, they're way too fun. Sometimes if there's like a really old movie that I want to see, but there's an MST3K of it, I'll watch the MST3K of it instead of like watching the movie by itself because it's just so much more entertaining. You're going to have it choose from your Till Week Adventure calendar, advent calendar and stuff. Have choose from your, okay, cool. Haha, nice. So let's see. Yeah, I wanted to basically the plan for today. There is no sit and stitch today because this is the day before Thanksgiving, and I know normally the reason why we usually have Wednesdays are my crochet foundry days. My husband goes, he doesn't get home until like 10 or 11 on Wednesdays. And so it's a really great day for like the kids and I. We know this is a good day to plan stuff because there's not going to be any family activities that day because we're not a family. If one of us, a family activity that involves the whole family, we can't have on a Wednesday. And they already know that there's not going to be like a really nice dinner or anything like, we usually will have like leftovers or grabs, or, maybe we'll run over to the grocery store and do those like ready-made stuff or, something like that. So Wednesday's always a good day to plan other stuff since there's already one of us who's not home. So that's why I was like, Wednesday's a great day for a crochet foundry day because I know that nobody else is ever going to really plan anything that's super important that both Doug and I need to be at or anything. But today, because Doug is also a teacher, he gets home early. The kids get home early. I know a lot of you guys might be traveling. A lot of times people will travel for Thanksgiving. So I just thought that, it would be, we might have less people because they're traveling. And also, I just wanted to be able to have a little afternoon with my family since everyone's going to be here and not have school tomorrow and all of that sort of stuff. There's a nice long weekend. So, people can be taking a little time. Maybe we'll play a family game or something. We love board games. Do you guys have board games and stuff that you love to do as a family or friends or whatever? I do. We just love doing that stuff. We have some really silly ones and we have some that take a little longer. We really enjoy the silly ones though. Maybe I should try to get them to play that one that my son got. Oh, I can't remember what it is, but I don't even think I can explain it. I'll have to tell you if I figure it out. I'll just have to like look at the games and be like, that one. You're like trying not to die, but it's so funny. It's like, it is not morbid at all because it's like these weird little critters. I don't even know. I can't explain it. It's weird. But my son randomly found it, and it is a whole lot of fun. A whole lot of fun. And we also like Munchkins, which can be really goofy. Games where there's like strategy and stuff involved, but it's also funny. There's a unicorn one um, that we got because my daughter loves unicorns. That is actually a whole lot of fun, and does require strategy and everything. So it's awesome when you find something that requires some strategy, but is also just really freaking goofy. Um, Sarah says 2 seasons on Netflix can see it anytime on YouTube. They constantly have marathons running. Okay, and I can actually do YouTube on my TV in my living room, so that's always nice. Monique also loves games and cards. Wonderful. There is my friend Pia, Stitches and Scraps Pia. She has I think it's called like Unraveling or Raveling or something. It's a yarn themed, it's a yarn themed board game. I think she maybe was a backer on Kickstarter, or she might have gotten it. She might have just bought it, or she might have been a reviewer for it. I don't remember, but she got it, and we did play it. I think it was 2 years ago at our little. We have an annual sleepover every October. Well, I think it varies. No, it was October once, and that was May this last year. But anyway, we have an annual sleepover at Pia's, and at one of them we did we played that game, and that was fun. It was a yarn themed book game, and it's Unraveling or Raveling or something along those lines. Um, it wasn't the best game ever, but it was fun enough, and it was goofy because it was yarn. So let's see, we have Crystal Nance. Good morning, Crystal. It looks like your little image here is like so tiny, but I can't decide if you're hugging and kissing a little tiny baby or a little tiny puppy, because it's just a little tiny, like, tannish little thing right there that you're giving a big old hug to. I can't quite see what it is, but it looks like you're loving somebody. Monique loves yarn games. Back to 2 crafty games. One is a quilt building game with cats. Well, that one sounds interesting. And the other one hasn't come out yet, but it's Lava Run, where you save your crafted dinos. You can crochet them, make them from clay, etc. Dude, I'm gonna have to look at these. Or maybe I'm just gonna have to go to Austin and play games with Sarah. I think that might be a good plan, right? Let's all go to Austin and play yarn games with Sarah. I think we should have a party, Sarah. I am officially inviting the Crochet Foundry community to go to Austin and play games with Sarah. Sarah's like, ah! Her husband's like, please tell me she's not serious. All right. I guess I'm feeling a little goofy today, right? Sarah says yes, but give her some time to clean the house. And Monique is very excited about this thought. Sarah's for party. Let's see. To Sarah's game party, he will hide in his office. Your husband will hide in his office. I remember one time when we were at Pia's one of the slumber parties. Uh, Andy and I we were on a roll with something, and she said something that caused me to say something that made everybody laugh so hard, and we were all in the basement, right? Pia's husband comes down in the basement and is like, "Is everyone still alive? What is going on down here?" It was really fun. Pia's husband Mark is an awesome guy. Love him. And he puts up with us every year, and sometimes will drive some of us like the hour away to the airport. We missed one. I missed one of the comments from Monique. She says she loves unicorns and butterflies. What is the game? I will figure it out. It's a unicorn. It's a card game, and you get different kinds of unicorns that have different kinds of powers, and you have to keep the unicorns and like try to collect the right unicorns. And there's like baby unicorns and powerful unicorns, and like I said, there's a lot of strategy to it. I will try to figure it out. But it's a unicorn card game, and I'll at least figure it out from my daughter next time I'm upstairs or whatever. Oh yeah, there was actual Crochet Foundry stuff I was going to talk about today, and I totally got yes, and I totally got sidetracked. Monique wants to know how to get the Thankful bundle. I will double check. Calico is the name of the Quilts and Cats game. Well, that makes sense because calico is a kind of quilting fabric and a kind of cat. And that one's available in many places. Okay, so the Thankful bundle. Let me I know I sent an email to everybody who's currently a member. So this is actually one of the things I wanted to talk about here. Why don't we do this real quick? Um, this was one of the things I had wanted to talk about, present, share screen, which was if you are not a member, you have until the end of the month to become a member, and you can get the Giving Bundle for free. I'll explain what that is in a moment. And if you are a member, okay, entire screen, here we go. And if you are a member, you also have access to the Giving Bundle, but only until the end of the month, the end of November. So when you just go to crochetfoundry.com, there's a little thing across the top that says, become a Crochet Foundry member and get our bonus Giving Bundle only in November. So if you click on that, or if you go to the membership page, the members area, and you click on not a member, you get the little page about becoming a member. And I am in the way here, so well, it's okay. That's only blocking some of it. The Giving Bundle it's 25 printables. You can see like little small versions of them up here, right? And there are care tags, which see, okay, so these are like little gift tags, and also these are gift tags, and you can put the wash method on them. These are care tags. You can put those out on cardstock and use them when you're gifting things. These are little wrappers for if you have something small, like or a scarf that you can roll up, or a hat, or something small that you can just cut those out, and you have 3 of them, so they're 11 inches long, and you can wrap them around. Of course, you can just like tape an extra piece of paper on there to make it longer, but those are great for, I know a lot of times people like to just have like roll up a little scarf. You can roll up the scarf and then wrap that around it. And I think there's 3 different designs, but there's 6 of the scarf wrappers. I call them scarf wrappers, but it doesn't have to be scarves. Because each of the 3 designs, there's one that says hand wash, dry, flat on it, and there's one that doesn't. So I did 3 sets of designs that say hand wash, dry, flat on them, and that's what you see down here. Right there is the hand wash, dry, flat, and then this is what the design is, which that one says, I think, says handmade just for you, I think is what that one says. It's really tiny, it's hard to see, but there's a couple things. I think one of them is like handmade for you by me or something like that. But and then it's the same exact 3 designs, only without the hand wash, dry, flat, in case that's not the care method for your item. Again, you can write the care method on there, or you can also include one of the tags. I like to print the tags out on cardstock and maybe even like give them a little laminate and put a hole punch in them, and like a safety pin or something, so that people can keep it with the item. And I write this one here, there's a place to write what the pattern, what the design is. And you can also like write something on the back, or take a little photo, print out a little photo and stick it on the back, or draw a little picture of it and stick it on the back, put a description of it on the back. And then that way they'll always remember, oh, this is the care method that goes to this handmade item that I have, right? So I love giving the care method along with a handmade gift, because that's something that people get concerned about a lot of times. Let's see. Oh, the gauge answer sheet. I don't know if that one's one of the ones here. Oh, it is. It's way over here. Which says, oh, my gauge is, I have too many stitches per inch, or this. It lists common problems with your gauges and various answers to it. So when you're making your gauge swatch and it doesn't come out the right way, or when you're making a gauge swatch and it's just for yourself, or you're crocheting and it's just for yourself, and you're like, these stitches, they just look too loose, or this just looks too tight, or it doesn't move enough, or it's really stiff. It gives those common issues, and then various ways that you can fix those issues, either by changing the hook. I think it actually gives you both hook and needle answers because this one was geared for knit and crochet both. Um, and then it also gives you answers on what you can do to change your hook or crochet needle, or your crochet hook or knitting needle. It also gives you answers on what you can do to change your yarn. So a couple different kinds of answers. A couple kinds of standard sheets, like this one in the middle, yarn standard. So like what those little 1, 2, 3, 4, what it means, which ones coordinate with which names, like DK weight, worsted weight. Some of the common names, like UK names or whatever, which size crochet hook or knitting needles they're most used with, and like what the common gauge is. So a couple different things on that. Standard blanket sizes, standard hat sizes, some standard body measurements that use the same standards that we use over here in Crochet Foundry. A couple of some of these standard stuff is available normally, is always available for free under about, right? Is it under about where you can see? No, where is it? I thought I had, oh, no. I could have sworn I had our standards under about. I'll have to make sure it's somewhere where you can find it. You know what? It might be when you go to the blog that you find the hour standards. That might be what it is. We'll have to take a look and see. Is that what it is? Yep, I put it under the blog and I didn't put it under the main page. So it's here on the blog. I'll add that link over to the main page. But so a few of these standards are always available for free on our site, on the blog, but most of the other stuff isn't. And then we have fall themed and gift themed various organizers. So to organize your projects, to organize your gift giving items. So we have some of these are like, here's a gift project planner where you can put in the gift that you're making and who it's for and like the supplies or whatever, and then you can mark when you have all the supplies, when you finished it, and when it's either wrapped or shipped or whatever. And then crochet project planners and knit project planners and just generic project planners for crafty stuff where you can put down all the information so you have it all written down. And this is another kind of gifty project planner, yarn project planner, where you put 4 projects on a page. Whatever works for you. I tried to have a nice little variety of things here. So if you become a member, you get access to all of that. And of course, as a member, you get access to the members only area of Crochet Foundry, and you get every month you can purchase the current issue of the magazine for free. So let's see, like if you go to the magazine and you click on current issue, all right, I'm not logged in right now. So since I'm not logged in, there's nowhere where you can actually buy the magazine. There's no like buy now or price. If I were logged in, up here it would say like $0, and then I could click on buy now. So if you're logged in as a member, then every month that month's issue is $0 and you can buy it. And then at the end of the month it goes to a past issue. Everybody can buy it under the past issue for $12.99. And if you're a member and you forgot to get the issue, you just send me a little email at support@crochetfoundry.com and say I forgot to grab my November issue when it was still November. I'll double check, make sure that you were actually a member in November. Okay, I always double check them, so no trying to play me. All right, no. But honestly, I haven't had anybody try to play me. I did have one person who was like, I can't remember if my membership is supposed to still be happening or not. Like you have that sometimes, like you can't, like the people who had the subscription that it ends after a year. So we will still have the subscription issues for a few more months. And then once we're done with everybody who is buying the subscriptions for the old method, then it'll only be memberships. So that'll be easier. But if you did forget, you just send me an email and I just make you up an order and mark it down 100% and send it through. And then you get a little confirmation of your order. And you don't panic because I send you an email saying, don't worry, you didn't pay anything. It was $0. I marked it through. You're all good to go. It's yours. So let's see. If we go over to members area now, I think, am I going to have to be logged in? Yeah. Okay, let me log in. It's like, I'm not logged in. All right, so let's see. Sign in. Oh, it's thinking. It's like, what do you want? I'm slow. Okay, so let's see. Yep, here we go. That was it. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's really easy when if you're a member. Yeah, so you just go to your members area and you open up the bonus gift giving bundle, 25 free printables, get them now. You can get your free giving bundle by clicking here. So if you're a member, you can get to here, you can click there, and you can get your bundle. There's the link again. And so make sure you do that if you're a current member, and grab it, download it, because at the end of the month, I'm going to turn that link off. Okay, so you won't be able to get it again. I'm thinking about doing like a New Year bundle for December. Um, Obviously, again, the people who are current members will have access to it in addition to the people who buy a membership, which means that, if you join in November, you get both bundles. If you wait until December, you only get the one. And then there won't be another bundle for a while. But the reason I'm thinking about doing a New Year bundle in December is because I also have like I have like a yarn themed printable calendar. I have one of those things that page that I made that it's got all the names of the months on it, January, February, all the names of the months in like big letters, and then the letters are all divided. So like January is divided into 31 pieces. All of the letters in January divided, so there's 31 little pieces. All the letters in February divided, so there's 28 because it's not a leap year next year, and so on and so forth. So what you can do is every day that you crochet, you can color in, and you can see how many days each month you crocheted. I'm going to do it. And it's going to be entirely colored in because I'm going to crochet every day. That's going to be my goal. I'm going to crochet every day. I'm going to print my little thing out on some cardstock because, it's got to be tossed around my house forever for an entire year. And every day that I crochet, I'm going to color in one of the little sections. And yeah, it'll be fun. And I think what I want to do is I'm going to color in with the color I used the most that day, like the color I crocheted with most that day. That would be super fun, right? To see what colors I crochet with every day too. Ooh. I have a big, I just put away when I was cleaning. I have this giant thing of gel pens. It's literally like this big. It's like, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's like 6 rows, and there's gotta be maybe 12 or so in each row, maybe more than that, maybe more like 20. If it's 6 rows and 20, then that would be like 120. Dude, that's a lot of gel pens. There's a lot of gel pens in there. Some are sparkly and some are not. So I think I'll have to use that to do my crochet a day calendar. So I have some fun like calendary things that then I could do along with some of the other things that I have as well that I think would be really fun. And I have this bundle, the November bundle, has the fall themed and the gift giving themed project pages. I also have a winter themed project pages, so I'll probably do the winter themed project pages and maybe the gift themed project pages again. Um, the crochet the yarn calendar and the yarn a day thing, and I'll toss the standards in there just because it's nice to have everything all together. And maybe 1 or 2 other things. We'll see what else I happen to have. So that's what I'm thinking. And then after December, it'll probably be a while before I have another bundle set because I'll be out of printables. I'll have to make more of them, right? So yep, they are definitely fun. So some of these individual printables that you can get in the bundle, some you can get out of the bundle. I'll probably start putting them up for sale at Crochet Foundry. Like you just like put a couple things together at once that you can buy for sale. But getting them for free, even as a member, you're not going to be able to get all of them for free, even as a member, other than in the bundles. there'll be things like the standards that I pretty much toss into every bundle just because it's nice and convenient to have them. And those are always free anyway on the website. But there's always some things in the bundles that even as a member, you cannot get for free outside of the bundles. Um, but yeah, it's a lot of the printables that you can buy, that you can purchase, um, that you will be. I haven't got them all up on crochetfoundry.com for purchasing yet, but once I do, there will be a decent number of those that you can get for free as a member, and I'll make sure to put that in the description. So if you're a member and you're like, "Ooh, I want this printable," as long as you read the description, you'll see it'll say, if you are a member of Crochet Foundry, you can get this printable for free here, and you can click on it. And if you're a member, it'll take you there. And if you're not a member, it'll say you need to sign in. You're not a member. Like you saw what happened when I tried to go to this page when I was not actually signed in. I probably don't need to keep showing you this now. I can find I'm on the wrong screen. Okay, I can find myself over here. I think Monique was saying hi to Monica, but she's got her caps lock on backwards, which is cute. So, and Sarah says that the printables sound fun, and Monica said hello. Let's see, anything else over here? Ooh, no other comments over here on Instagram. Yeah, so I wanted to talk about the bundles. Make sure you grab that before the end of the month if you're a member. If you're not a member, make sure you become a member before the end of the month, or you'll miss out on it. And then, as long as I get to it, there'll be the December bundle as well. The December issue comes out a week from Friday. Okay, because let's see, what are the dates? I closed my calendar. Yeah, the this Saturday is the last day of November. So a week from Friday is the first Friday of December. It'll be December 6th. Um, so that will be when our next issue comes out, and it is awesome. Totally awesome. Um, all right. And then, the other thing I wanted to chat with you guys about is this requires you typing stuff. Let me know. I'm at the point where I'm doing some planning about next year, and I'm going to tell you some of the things I have going on. Oh, there. I can say Monique. I say it all the time. Mother's 70th birth. Monique's mother's 70th birthday is, I'm guessing, December 6th, the day that our next issue comes out. That's awesome. And Monique says she just downloaded the Thankful Bundle, and there is so much. It's fun. I had fun creating it, and I really hope you guys have fun using it. Some of it, like I said, I have the project pages. I have some that are fall themed and some that are present themed. So it's like the same project page, but just with different themes. But that's what makes it fun, because, and it's all black and white, and the little images that are on there that give it its little theme are line drawings they're just they're line drawings that I have access to as a paid member of Canva, and it's check the rights, make sure that it's okay to actually use them in things that I'm selling or whatever. Since some of these will end up getting sold. And they are, but the fun thing about it is it means you can color them in if you want to. Like, it gives a little festivity to your project pages, but then you can also color them in if you're so inclined or whatever. And I love that, because I don't know, I just find it fun, and I think a lot of creative people enjoy that little bit. And just like a little bit you can color in. It's not like, sometimes you have something that's, the purpose of it is organizing or whatever, but then you have coloring things on it and you find yourself coloring for hours instead of organizing. These are all just like little tiny designs here and there that won't take very long to color in at all. Or you can leave them outlined, whatever floats your boat, right? So definitely, if there's things you would like to see next year, if for those of you who have the bundles and who are using the project pages, make sure, like, if you're using them, whatever, and you're like, oh, you know what? I find that I don't use this line very often. You can be like, oh, you know what? let me know. But then the really important thing is if you're like, you know what, it would be really cool if there were a space for this, or I find that there's not enough space in the project pages for this section. You know, there's way more space than I need to write down my hook size, but not enough space for writing down the yarn or whatever. So so let me know that stuff. Okay, and that way I can make sure that that our printables are the most useful they can possibly be. All right, let me know if there's any other kinds of printables that you would like. Maybe I'll get another bundle going or just put more printables out there. Okay. Let me know what you would like to see in the coming year. We have a few more comments here. Monique's caps locks was on, yes. Oh, Monica is driving, which is why she's not saying as much. Well, then drive safely. We will know that you're here and be glad that you're here and be okay with you not commenting. Let's see. And I guess I just missed a couple. Happy early birthday to Monique's mom. Definitely happy early birthday to Monique's mom. And you know, the next time we have a sit and stitch, I want to hear from you, Monique, about what happens to your mom's amazing, beautiful koi fish when it's winter. Because I don't know how that works. I mean, obviously, if koi are from Japan, where it gets really, really cold, there's obviously some way they handle this. But I don't know if it's because they're normally in deeper water. I have no clue because I just don't know enough about it. And I was thinking about that the other day, and I was like, ooh, next time I have a sit and stitch, I need to ask Monique, what do you do with the koi fish in the winter? But that's a sit and stitch conversation. With Canva, make sure to turn off the setting where they'll take your stuff to train AI. It's a new feature they might have to get rid of. Okay, I will definitely look at that. Thank you so much, Sarah, for letting me know about that. I'll make sure to check it out because we do use I use Canva. I have the pro version of Canva. Pro version of Canva is what I use to make most of the Crochet Foundry graphics. I know a lot of people will use Photoshop or whatever, but it's just Canva is what I've always used. Like, and I'm used to it, and it does things wonderfully, and so that's what I use. And I haven't had it not be able to do something I needed to do because they keep improving it so that they can be competitive with other things. Monique will tell us the story at the next sit and stitch with pictures. Love it. Awesome. About what you do with the koi fish in the winter. Because Monique's mom has this lovely koi fish pond, and some of them are really old, and it's cool. It's like, you know, they're actually like, they're kind of like pets. They have names and personalities and stuff, and I just find it so cool. I'm going to show you the koi on my phone on the Zoom, that too. That's why I know like they're so cool because she shows them to us at the sit and stitch because the sit and stitch is on Zoom, so we can see everybody. We can spotlight somebody if they're showing something off. And it's a lot of fun. That's one of the new things that's coming is we're getting the community section going. I know I said I was going to try to have it done by today. It's not done by today. It will be done before the December issue goes out though, because there's a little blurb about it in the December issue. So I have absolutely positively no choice but to have it done before the December issue goes out. And I did that to myself on purpose. So that's going to happen before the end of December is the community section on the blog. So where you saw on the top of the screen where the menu is, the navigation menu, which is either on the top of your screen if you're on like a laptop or sometimes a tablet will have it. If you're on a mobile or sometimes a tablet, you get what they call the hamburger menu, which is those 3 lines. And when you click on the 3 lines, it pulls out the menu. Excuse me. Apparently it's called the hamburger menu because it's like bun, meat, bun. Only it's just 3 lines. I always called it the 3-line menu, and as opposed to the 3 dots. And I was corrected. It is apparently the hamburger menu. And a lot of people have told me that. So it is the hamburger menu. So the hamburger menu is if you have mobile or sometimes on tablet, you get the hamburger menu and you click on those 3 lines and then you get the same menu that you see across the top of your screen if you're on a laptop. And right now I have home magazine patterns about blog members area. And I'm probably going to switch it. Instead of members area, I'll just put I might just put membership. I don't know. No, I think I'll leave it at members area. Or maybe I'll just put members and then because it talks about the membership, and I don't know. I have to decide how I want to handle that. I want to make sure people who want to get a membership know where to go, though there's usually a banner across the top, and then some people who have a membership can easily go there. And then I'm going to add on community. And under the community section, there will be things such as, like, the main page of the community section will just explain a little bit about the community. There'll be information about the Wednesday lives, because we're going to kind of expand that a little bit, make it a little more awesome. Then it's already awesome, but they're making it even more awesome. The upcoming Sit and Stitches, so you can find your links even if you're not on Facebook. Of course, you can always get the links from the newsletter. And even though there's a really easy to get to sign up for the newsletter on the site, I'll probably have the newsletter linked there too. And just a few other community things in there. Things like a list of places you can crochet for, charities, whatever, who will take your handmade items, crochet, and I'll add in, like, other things, obviously knit as well. Most of the places that will take crochet and knit both. They don't care if it's one or the other. They'll take either. But I'll also maybe include some places that take more than just crochet and knit, or some of the sewing places, other things like that. With these that we have right here, I know I told you in the past about the people can sign up to be a guest on the lunch lives. So that will be when we have the page about the lunchtime lives, the lunch with the Foundry. There'll be the little link where people can sign up for that survey. The other thing I'm going to start doing is I'm going to give the designers options of being a guest on the lunch lives. Okay, so I'll take, like, up to 2. It depends if I have. It depends on how many guests I have every month. But the month that their design is in the issue, if they would like to do a little interview about that design, they can say they would like to, and then I'll get them during the month that their design is in the issue. We're going to start that in January. And so if I have a bunch of them interested and other people interested, I might have to double up some of the designers. We'll see what happens, right? I thought it would be really cool for you to be able to see those interviews with the designers and to ask them questions. It's always easiest to ask questions on the Facebook page. If you're watching this through the Facebook page or the YouTube channel, you can ask questions on Instagram. And I do my best to scroll through every once in a while and find those questions. Like, I see that there's no new questions or comments on Instagram right now. People joining, but no comments or anything. But if there's a giveaway, if the guest has done a giveaway, sometimes the designers might do a giveaway where you can get like, if they sell their patterns on Ravelry or something, maybe they'll have a pattern they're giving away, or maybe they'll just give away, like, a coupon code for a free pattern, or who knows, whatever the designer happens to have. If they want to give a giveaway, those giveaways will be chosen from the people who I can find their comments on my streaming platform, which means they have to be either YouTube or Facebook. Okay, so to enter any giveaways, and also when we have other guests, sometimes they'll do a giveaway. To enter any giveaways, you have to be watching from Facebook or Instagram. I'm sorry, Facebook or YouTube. People on Instagram can't enter the giveaway. It just doesn't work. And I'm not entirely sure that it's allowed anyway from Instagram. I think they have a certain way. I don't know. I haven't done giveaways on Instagram because the last time I tried, it was a little bit of there were a lot of different rules, and I was just like, I'm going to do it the way that I know how to do it. And I know it's okay. So there's that. And then people might also, sometimes our guests will also give a coupon code, like, don't forget, unicornclean.com. So that is the only cleaner, that's the only yarn care products I have used for like a decade. It's the only one we endorse at Crochet Foundry, and I don't ever expect us to endorse anything else because it's awesome. The people you buy it from are awesome. They're good people. I love it. And you there's products that you can use to clean with. There's products you can use like to get stains out. There's a product you use for blocking. Or just you can rinse stuff in it and you don't have to like rinse it out. So like you can put it if you're just want to spray down your item, you can dilute it and spray down your item if it's maybe a little stinky or maybe it needs like a light blocking and you just want to give it a little spray and give it a little blocking. And it works. The products are also protective. They help protect your yarn your yarn products, and they also they're septic safe, they're never tested on animals, and they're safe they're like animal and people safe too. Okay, so it's just they're great company. You have until the end of the month to use because they were a sponsor for the fall, and you have until the end of the month to use the coupon code crochet15. I do not think it's case sensitive. If it is, it's all caps, but I'm pretty sure it's not case sensitive. Crochet15 at unicornclean.com and you'll get 15% off your entire order. If you're outside of the US and you find that maybe the shipping is a little bit exorbitant because they're in the US, so that's where they're shipping from, there is on unicornclean.com a place where you can find retailers, and if you click on that, you can probably find a retailer either in your country or at least on your continent, at least a lot closer, that doesn't require overseas shipping, where you can purchase their products. A lot of those places will have online orders, or you can just choose to go to your local retailer, which is probably going to be a local yarn shop or whatever. Obviously, if you're ordering from any of those places, they're not going to give you the 15% off coupon. But if you're doing it because you're in Australia and don't want to pay the shipping from the States, you're still probably going to get a much better deal, right? So here's that. And then, yeah, so when Twice Sheared Sheep was here, they gave away a planner, and Sarah got it, and she loves it. And I know I heard from Susan, who won the little gift from Unicorn when Unicorn Fiber was here, and she's very happy with her cleaning supplies as well. And Twice Sheared Sheep, I found when I was cleaning, I finally found this little guy, which is one of their little tins. And this one is fun because it's one of the slidey open ones, right? So you don't lose the lid. So I had taken it with me at the last time I went to an event, and right now it's full of full of a lot of the swag that I got. A lot of the swag. I think I got this one at an event, but this is full of a lot of the swag from the event, of a lot of the stitch marker swag. So I have these fun little decorative stitch markers that were from Go Sadie. I have another one of these awesome little stitch counters that we learned when Twice Sheared Sheep was here. We learned how to use it for crochet as well, right? And you can always go to the Jessie at Home Crochet Foundry YouTube channel, and you can find there's a playlist for the lunch lunch with the Foundries, and you can find the one that has Twice Sheared Sheep on it, and there's the little tutorial on how to actually use these. Dawn gave a tutorial on how to use these. We loved having Dawn. Oh my God, we're gonna have to have her again. I told her, I was like, you need to come again because that was way too much fun, right? Oh, this was from them. The little tiny cat stitch markers. Isn't that fun? And so they're removable because they just like slide on. And I have a couple different sizes, but they're little cats, and they don't actually. I don't know. I guess they're just the right size, and they're not pointy enough, but they don't actually snag. I was a little worried the cat ears might snag, but they don't. What else? What other fun little things? Oh, these are some knitting stitch markers for small knitting. So they just have little beads on them. It's hard to get them in focus here, but I think those might have come from either from Miss Babs or Asylum Fibers. Oh, here's the Go Sadie. Here's the Go Sadie one with the Go Sadie little symbol. They're going to be at New York City, Vogue Knitting Live. And then I have a bunch of these little stitch markers that some on earring backs and some on clips that I made myself. That they're little sheep. I made a bunch of them when I was teaching in person. Usually when I teach in person, I try to make up a bunch of stitch markers. Sometimes I have stitch markers that have the Jessie at Home logo on them, and then sometimes I just have these little sheep. I love them. So there's those. Oh wait, and here's the other one because I had two different kinds of sheep. There are those, and there are these. Look at these. Stop, stop swinging. Look at the little sheepies. I love them. I have so much fun with my little sheep. My little sheepies. I don't know. Yeah, that's everything that's in here. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. Like when I'm trying to root through everything and show it all to you, I take this off. But when I'm just like grabbing what I need, I can just open it up and kind of go down this way to find what I need. And usually I just have like one kind of something in each one of these because I have several of them. But since this was the one that I took with me when I was at my last event, I just kept tossing things in here. And it's nice because when you open it up, you can just kind of go like this, grab the ones you need and close it, and you don't lose the lid. And you can hear it does like it's really well closed. Like it doesn't accidentally open. You have to give it like if I'm just like it's not going to easily open. You have to kind of give it a little pressure to open it. Sometimes I have to kind of give a push from that end, right? So I can open. It's not hard to open, but it's not going to accidentally open, which is awesome. So I love this. And then the other kind they have the connected lid, which I think I just had one out. I've been using it. But they have the lid that's connected, so you don't lose your lids. I love that they think about that. I love their tins from Twice Seared Sheep. Monique loves the company, the tins at the counters. Yes. The cat ones lock if you put the ears on either side of your stitch. Oh, that's kind of nifty. I never thought about that. I love cat stitch markers. You have both knit and crochet ones. Oops. And there's also Notion boxes. I'm not sure. You'll have to go to Twice Seared Sheep and check. I know that they have for these size tins, they have the little two plastic pieces that they have the little slit in the middle so that they stack up and make an X, and you can put them in here so it divides it into 4 spaces, which is really nice. The smaller tins have a hinged lid, right? Thank you, Sarah. And they have Notion bags. Yes, they have Notion bags. They have really cool Notion bags. I think these are the largest kind of box that they have are these larger tins, which are what, maybe 2.5 inches by 4 inches, I'd say. They're about 2.5 inches by 4 inches. All right. And it's, I don't think they normally have the whole information on the back. It was swag, but they might, I'm not sure. Everything that I have from, not everything, I have purchased a few things from them, but a lot of the stuff that I have from Twice Sheared Sheep was from like trade shows and stuff. So a lot of times it's swag. And so sometimes things are packaged a little differently when it's swag because they want to make sure that you have all of their contact information, right? So, yeah. So there are larger tins. Yes, the smaller ones are half the size. There are a lot. Oh, these are the larger tins, and the smaller ones are half the size. Yeah, the smaller one that I have somewhere that I just don't see right now that I had been using last week. Oh, here it is. Is see how it has the little hinge. I was using it to hold my beads so they didn't run away when I was doing the beading tutorial. So not the most coordinated. I was trying not to drop the beads, and instead I dropped the whole thing. And it's on a hinge, and this one has a little sheep in its little winter get up. So there are lots of really fun little pictures that they have on them, and then the row counters. They have so many. They have different danglies. They have 1 or 2 that are standard. I think this one might be one of the standard ones, but then they also have different ones for different seasons and stuff. And they have that amazing gift thing that you can give that you can get, or you can just buy it for yourself if you want. But it's awesome for putting on your wish list. You can get um, once, I think it's once a season, so I think it's 4 times a year. You get a little like bundle of awesomeness from them that just, oh my goodness, I still want it. The video of Twice Shared Sheep is still up. It will stay up, okay, Monica? It is here. I'll show you how to find them real quick. So if we just go over here and we go up to our YouTube, which you should be able to, I think if you just scroll to the bottom, yep, if you just scroll to the bottom of Crochet Foundry, you can easily find the YouTube link, right? But it's also at Jessie at Home on YouTube. If you're on YouTube and you just type in Crochet Foundry or Jessie at Home, it will most likely come up, right? Takes a little longer when I'm doing a live. If you click on the playlist, like that's us right now, but if you click on the playlists, there is a playlist for Lunch with the Foundry. I think you can search too, but here we go, Lunch with the Foundry, okay? So I can click onto that, and I don't want it to pause. Thank you. Oh, is it somehow, oh, here we go. I may have just not clicked the right thing, but it's 10/23/24. So October 23rd is the one that we did with Dawn of Twice Shared Sheep, okay? So October 23rd, 2024. I do not get rid of any of these. They just stay in chronological order. And there's got to be a better way to look at the playlist. I don't often, I'm wondering if I just click here on Lunch with the Foundry, will it like take me to a better version of the playlist? No, I don't know how to do that. But you can see here, if I click here. Haha, yes, no, yes. That did it, I think. I don't know. No thanks, I don't want that. Oh no, I'm just gonna play something else. All right. Anyway, October 23rd, 2024 is when we had the interview with so in here was okay. So in here somewhere, Dawn did a fun little tutorial on how to use those. Oh, is this it? Yeah, here we go. So here she is. So it's somewhere around the half-hour mark. She's in the process of using it there at 34 minutes. Where Dawn did a tutorial on a couple ways to actually use the stitch counter with crochet. All right. And she actually she gave a few other suggestions as well. So this is a really great one to watch to learn a couple different awesome techniques on using some of their products. Okay. Here, let's go back here. And those, again, you just go to the playlist, Lunch with the Foundry. I'm not ever deleting any of them. So if you just go there, you'll be able to find them all in chronological order, or you can reorder them. I think there's like you can choose how to order them. Let's see, but normally they come up chronologically, which I find useful. Birthday is on the 4th. Oh, happy birthday, Monica. Is that, let's see, if we come out on, that'll be Wednesday. Ooh, that'll be, what is that? Is that our next live? That's our next lunch live. Hey, our next lunch live is Monica's birthday. There we go. Monique being helpful. Put the calico row counter on your wish list and the mystery boxes, but I'm not holding my breath on getting that. Yes, the mystery boxes. I would love to get one of those mystery boxes. I don't know. I might have to. I would kind of. I should not buy myself for anything for Christmas this year because last year I bought myself a magazine. The most expensive Christmas present ever. I bought myself Crochet Foundry last year for Christmas. The sale went through on December 26th. All right, you are welcome, Monica. Yes, Monique's mom is also a Sagittarius. Happy early birthday, Monica. We'll all be together for Monica's birthday. Oh, Monique, those are on your list. Totally. Yay, you'll be wearing your tiara. I love it. Monica will be wearing her tiara. Though we won't be able to see her on the lunch live. If she comes to the sit and stitch, then we can see her in her cute little tiara. It's very, very important to wear tiaras on your birthday, and that is not a gender specific thing. Okay? Wear a tiara on your birthday. Wear a little shirt that says happy birthday. I am one of those people that if you are out and about, if you are out and you are wearing something that tells me it's your birthday, you have a little tiara that says birthday, birthday girl, birthday boy, it's my birthday, happy birthday, anything like that on it, or a shirt or a sash or anything that tells me it's your birthday, I'm going to shout happy birthday at you. Like, shout it. Happy birthday! Probably scare the crap out of you. But yeah, that would be me. If you're going to make a public not spectacle, because I don't think it's a spectacle, I think it's awesome. If you are going to publicly let us know that it is your birthday, I'm going to make sure that you know that I want you to have a good birthday. Because it's fun, right? It's so fun. Like, some things you should always keep an element of that childhood within you, and that's one of those like childhood elements that just are perfect to keep, is like letting everybody know when it's your birthday. And you can do it in a little bit more of a grown-up manner by having the, like, not that wearing it, yeah, sure it is, by having a tiara or a sash or something that says it's your birthday on it, as opposed to walking around going, it's my birthday, it's my birthday. Right? All right. Yeah, exactly. Bye, ladies. You're at your appointment. Well, we will hope if we don't see you next week, Monica, then happy birthday. But have a good appointment, whatever it is. And it is, I just looked at the time, it is 1:01. So we have been here for an hour. Kara was like, oh, this will just be a quick one. I can never do that. I don't know why. I'm incapable of a quick one, right? So, all right. I wish you all an absolutely wonderful Thanksgiving. Please do go ahead and email support@crochetfoundry.com with any suggestions you have, things that you would like to see in the coming year with Crochet Foundry. If that's people you would like to see as guests that maybe you don't have their contact information, so you can't tell them to sign up to be a guest, or companies you would like to see us work with, maybe like a yarn company that I haven't reached out to yet about being a yarn partner or something. Just anything, like certain resources you would like to see, tutorials you would like to see, anything you would like to see from Crochet Foundry over the next year, let me know, because I'm trying to kind of get that all in order right now, okay? So let's do that. And it is wonderful to see you all. I wish you all a very happy Thanksgiving. If you celebrate them, and no matter what you celebrate or not, you need to know that I am thankful for all of you. I'm very thankful for the Crochet Foundry community. You guys are freaking awesome. I love you all with all my heart. Thank you so much for being a member of this amazing community. You make my days brighter simply by being part of this community and being yourself. So thank you very much, and I will see you all next week. Bye bye.